Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the MBA on 2K.
The 10-gallon tracks, the hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, rocking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation treat, we branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in procession. Black poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me, action. Pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama. It's Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. You pay like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3, 4 months locked down in the system. Man,
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Ready to go? I'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road.
And they also come into this game looking for their second win in as many days. So last night was a very successful one for this group.
They may be a little worn down having to go out there for the second time in 24 hours, but, you know, that win last night might give them a boost of energy and have them feeling pretty good.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Kyle Korver. Anderson is out there with him. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Ezeli in at the 5 spot. Gasol, no good. It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long Clark as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean,
right.
You rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
Anderson dishes to Ezeli. Hayward goes in and stolen by Thornton. Puts up the baby hook. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. It's Wall with the drive. Count the bucket.
And with Powell, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
Rondo passes to Ezeli. Now here's Rondo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 4. Hayward kicks to Anderson. Phoenix ball. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And a final point, guys, with Powell's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
Now here is Cephalosha. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Gasol, this is the Wall. From 13, Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face. The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
They set the pick. Anderson right side. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to take a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
Cephalosha. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Rondo kicks to Korver. The drive by Rondo. Feeds it to Anderson. Hayward outside. Goes up on the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Utah Jazz. Pass to Cephalosha. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Rondo. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Hayward. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Korver, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Suns have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Gasol. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Rondo drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Wall. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Wall's got his second basket.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Seeley the pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And one thing about Gordon Hayward, he's an excellent playmaker for a small forward. Averaged over 4 assists a game after averaging over 5 the year before. So you've got to love a scorer who is also unselfish.
Getting back to Hayward, the one area where you'd like to see him improve, taking care of the basketball, which is nearly 3 turnovers a game the past couple of years.
And Kevin, he's made a concerted effort to be more aggressive on offense while being more efficient as well. So he's got to balance those two, aggression and efficiency.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Pau Gasol. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. Augustine with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Buries it from 3-point range. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game. And Augustine kicks to Cephalosha. Ibaka wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Levine dishes to Turner. He feeds it to Sanders. Oladipo outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Oladipo's got 6.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now here's Ibaka. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on his score. Olynyk can't hit.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So for the Suns, John Henson's checked in for Ibaka. Aminu comes in for Sanders. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
pass. Still in it. Fires the three. Suns keep it alive. To the paint. Here's Aminu. The shot is off. Good D by Sanders.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And that one's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's good. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Suns trail by 4. So on the floor for Cleveland. You've got Sanders. Turner is up there with West. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Levine at point guard. Gasol, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Out to Turner. Back to Oladipo. The putback. And the dunk by Sanders. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both close to the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Cleveland leading by 6. Screen by Sanders. Oladipo goes in. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And Phoenix making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And they double up Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And Anderson kicks the court. Hayward outside. Takes a 3. And there's Korver on the assist by Hayward. Korver's got 5 now.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Gordon goes in. Wall wide open. Again, the miss by Wall. The 3. Good. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Rondo kicks to Hayward. Back to Rondo. And here's Korver from the arc. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. D2 from Anderson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Suns trail by 8. Outside, Wall. Gasol kicks to Cephalosha. Gasol screen. Outside, Wall. Off target with his 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to Rondo. Anderson against Ibaka. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Ibaka. And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Now Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Hayward with the block. He's picked up by Wall. Rondo can't get it to go. So many people over with Bob Gasol prior to last season seem to think that Clark, he was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played as well as they did. It was a big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their head for not going harder after.
Rondo passes to Azili. Out to Hayward. Outside Korver. Here's the screen. Dishes to Rondo. Back to Hayward. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Gordon with no one around. He hangs in there and catches. Aminu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. They made it work.
And those second chance points, Clark, they do that.
Yes, sir.
They do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession. You know, and with Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on.
Korver from deep three-point range. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Aminu with it. Back to Ibaka. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
The skill set that Powell has and the year he had, there's no telling how long he's going to play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact.
Now again, Rondo. Azili kicks to Rondo. He dishes it to Azili. 5 on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Before getting dinged up, Brian Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. John Henson's checked in for Gasol. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Serge Ibaka. Garrett Temple is checked in for Ben Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. Dish out to Augustine. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And getting back to Ryan Anderson, in 2012, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player Award. Then, in the summer of that year, he landed an enormous contract and a signed contract.
Yeah, and that's the good Ryan Anderson. And if he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset. And he isn't just a shooter. He can get it done on the backboard as well. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Here's Aminu. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here. They deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
West is checked in for Cleveland. Suns trail by 6. Augustine dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Aminu. All sorts of time. David West grabs the miss.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Oladipo for three. And Henson pulls it down.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Down, David.
17 seconds left in the first half. Rebound by Olynyk.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Thornton, no good. And Oladipo, here we go. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Oladipo's got 16. Augustine. Oh, he hits it. Oh, how about that?
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers on top, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Some really terrific numbers for Oladipo. 16 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
DJ Augustine out there with Thornton. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's AC at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Like it's 6. West with a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. West has got his first points of the night. And Victor Oladipo, after a solid rookie campaign, really took it up a notch last season, even after missing Clark the first 9 games with that facial fracture.
I love this kid's gravitas. I mean, he's got a presence about him. His percentages improved across the board, field goal, 3-point free throws. But I like his work ethic and his confidence.
West kicks to Oladipo. Back to West. The kick out to Oladipo. Second chance effort. And that's a foul. It's called entopocephalosha. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Pick by West. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
That was the classic screen play. Won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Augustine.
And talking about Victor Oladipo's improvement, a lot of it has to do with his work ethic. Also, his pregame film study, something his college coach absolutely raved about. And all of that showed up for him big time last season.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And there's a whistle. That goes on Quincy Acey. Some changes for Phoenix. Pau Gasol's checked in for Olynyk. Baca comes in for Quincy Acey. And John Wall subbed in for Augustine. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rondo again. Wall. Rondo gets to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one.
2 shots, gentlemen.
The whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Really had the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Suns making a change here. Gordon's checked in. All passes to Gasol. Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Now, the Suns had a lot of really good guards last year, but it's hard to call any of those guards true point guards. And as a result, I think it had a negative effect on their offense.
There's a good screen. Hayward gets to Anderson. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Gordon missing.
No, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
That's good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hayward. Lays it up and banks it in. Hayward's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Back to Wall. Ibaka outside. The feed now to Gasol. Shot to stop the run. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Here's Rondo. Hayward outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
I'm not really sure. I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Hayward on the wing. Kicks it to Azili. Here's Korver. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And that one's good. Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. I think all three of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Wall. And the rejection by Sanders. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Levine dishes to Oladipo. Wall with some nice defense.
Boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
And guys, John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players here in the league in some time. Unreal body control, tremendous strength and athleticism for a point guard. And that's one of the reasons he gets so many steals, blocks, and rebounds. All these extra things from his position that really add up.
You know, guys, for Wall, the one thing he's still ironing out is his shooting stroke. It looks better every year, but doesn't necessarily go in more often, especially from three. But even if he never becomes a great shooter, I think he'll remain one of the game's best all-around talents.
DJ Augustine's checked in for John Wall. Phoenix calls timeout.
And for Victor Oladipo, guys, last season you saw him continue to make strides in his game. He has the build to be one of the best guards in the league, and he's on the right track right now. Very excited for his future.
So for the Suns, Thornton comes in for Ben Gordon. And John Wall subbed in for Augustine. 1:35 left in the third quarter. As you said about Oladipo, he has a bright future in this league after playing at Indiana, already stepping into the leader role with the Orlando Magic.
And what I like most about his game and the way he plays is that he contributes really in every facet. I'll use a baseball term. He's a 5-2. I mean, he really does a little bit of everything well, and he can make a big impact even when his shot isn't falling, be it on the glass with his passing or his defense.
Down low. Here's Levine. His first shot coming late. And he gets it to go.
Assist from
On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Wall attacking. At the elbow, it's Gasol. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially
passes it to Thornton. The kick out to Wall. A three-pointer is right on target. Wall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And guys, the wheels really fell off of Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contest.
And the Suns call times. On the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season he wasn't all bad. He did hit, a career high 42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot. The Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Oladipo hits them both. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And, Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team. Yeah, he's not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
And David West drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Wall. Here we go now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
John Wall taking 2 shots.
And so Wall nails both of them. Levine. The shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. West out there with Turner. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Sanders. And it's Levine at the point guard position. There's the screen. And Sanders, here we go. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Here's Augustine. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Oladipo for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Thornton no good. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Feeds it to Levine. Picked by West. Oladipo goes in. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And Thornton kicks to Aminu. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Oladipo, good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. And this is just the 1 make. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Turner. Screened by Sanders. Oladipo for 3. And the shot is good. Oladipo's got 11 in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And the Suns call time here.
And one thing that Phoenix had for them last season was depth. A very good bench, and they provided a good scoring punch when called upon.
Well, Phoenix did have a strong bench, best scoring bench in the NBA in terms, Clark, of points per minute play.
Yeah, and you know, it really helped them, that bench strength, keep the pace of the game up. They were 3rd in the league in fast break points last year.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
John Wall.
And John Wall, guys, is still one of the most explosive players in the league. His speed makes professional athletes look like they are stuck in mud.
Here's Levine. Three-pointer.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on.
Out to the wing. Turner with the steal. And Oladipo kicks this in. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Well, you're talking about Wall's burst. He can go end to end in seconds. Clark, you're amazed. You said he's a blur.
Yeah, rack to rack in a nanosecond is what Wall can do. I mean, his speed is something special.
A leaner. Poke loose. Now here's Cephalosha, defended by West. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. Good chance here for Wall. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Pick by West. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. West dishes to Turner. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Wall. A solo fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Bazili's checked in for Sanders. Anderson comes in for West. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Turner. And it's Korver in for Victor Oladipo. Cleveland leading by 7. Korver gets to Bazili. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Thornton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Wall. And that one's on target from the wing. Wall's got 16 points here in the second half. Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. All alone. Shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. They need to take out the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. And Wall. Here we go now. Checks up a 3. Ibaka, no luck. The Cavaliers lead by 8. For 3, Hayward. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Wall. Here we go now. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And here's Rondo. Pass to Anderson. Rondo dishes to Anderson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Here's Wall. And Rondo sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside for Korver. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
It's stolen by Ibaka.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
From deep, Wall. Wall with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Azili gets to Korver. Connects from three-point range.
Kyle Korver.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 14. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Kyle Korver, a true late shooter in the league, and maybe in league history. And he tallied the second ever 50-50-90 season a year ago.
And Korver now in his 13th season in the NBA. Last season was his best ever, especially shooting.
Yeah, and he credits all of his improvement to the advanced off-season training regimen. Extremely dedicated. He moved his family to Santa Barbara to be closer to his trainer, and it's paid off.
And the Suns here with a different look. Olynyk, he's checked in for Gasol. Aminu comes in for Serge Ibaka. Garrett Temple is checked in for Cephalosha. And Gordon subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Rondo with the steal.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Oladipo. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The pass to Temple. Back to Wall. They need this. Can't connect. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
Think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this like you try to get red.